What if I told you this? People don't pay you for your credentials. They pay you for how they feel in your presence. That might sound outrageous, but it's the truth no one tells you. Because here's what we were never taught in school: how to own our inner authority. Instead, we were taught to wait for permission, to collect stamps of approval, to chase degrees, certificates, and legitimacy. But what if I told you the most transformative voices in history never asked for permission? They became the permission. They didn't speak from a syllabus. They spoke from the soul, and people paid them not because they were qualified, but because they were real. Carl Jung, one of the deepest explorers of the human psyche, believed in something called archetypes, ancient patterns of power that live inside every one of us. You don't earn them. You don't get a certificate for them. You embody them. And when you embody them, everything changes. So in this journey, we're going to explore how to step into that power. How to make people value you, trust you, and yes, even pay you, not because of what's on your resume, but because of the truth vibrating in your voice. Stay with me until the end, because I'll show you how your story becomes your credibility, why it's more valuable than any piece of paper, and the number one unconscious belief that secretly blocks people from charging for their gifts. Let's start with a hard truth. People don't pay for information anymore. Information is everywhere. It's free. It's infinite. What people pay for now is transformation. They pay to feel understood. They pay to feel supported. They pay to feel seen. They pay for the shift inside themselves. And transformation doesn't require credentials. It requires clarity, authenticity, emotional resonance. That's what makes someone open their wallet, not because you're qualified, but because you made them feel something real. Think about it. A 25-year-old who struggled with crippling anxiety, who learned how to self-regulate, can help a 45-year-old executive heal decades of inner tension. Why? Because truth is ageless. Transformation doesn't follow resumes or status or letters after your name. It follows authenticity. It follows lived experience. And yet, so many people hide their truth. They whisper to themselves, "Who am I to charge for this?" And Jung would tell you, that voice is not wisdom. That's the shadow. That's the wounded ego. If you don't heal that voice, no strategy, no pricing formula, no business coach will save you. Because here's the secret. People feel your energy before they hear your words. Energy before evidence. If you're secretly ashamed to charge, if you're waiting for someone to crown you as legit, the unconscious picks it up every time. But when you embody your message, when your voice carries the frequency of truth, people don't just listen, they resonate. That resonance is what they pay for. Let me ask you, have you ever sat across from someone who had no fancy title, yet you couldn't help but lean in? Something about their presence, their honesty, their story, it just hit you in the chest. That's embodied truth. That's the power people pay for. So let's clear something up once and for all. Your story is your certification. Every breakdown, every heartbreak, every rock bottom, every quiet healing, every late night journal entry, all of it matters. Jung called this individuation, the process of becoming who you truly are, beneath all the masks. And when you walk that path consciously, your story becomes medicine. But here's the tragedy. Most people disown their medicine. They see their past as a liability, not a license. They hide the very parts that make them human. That's the mistake, because trust isn't built on polish. It's built on presence. Imagine this. Two people offer you the same service. The first says, "I have a certificate from XYZ Academy. I've trained 48 hours. The second says, "I've lived through this pain. I've walked the path you're on. I've healed, and I'm here to walk with you." Who do you trust? Credentials may catch your eye, but lived truth captures your heart, because we're not drawn to robots. We're drawn to resonance. And that brings us back to Jung's reminder. We do not become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious. Your value doesn't come from what you've been trained in. It comes from what you've transformed. Your pain is not weakness. It is a portal. Your mess is not your flaw. It is your magnet. Your story is not a side note. It is your superpower. The only question is, Are you owning it? Or are you still editing your life to look professional? Now let's talk archetypes, because this is where it gets powerful. Living archetypes don't play roles. They embody energy. And when you embody your archetype, people feel your authority before you say a single word. So which one are you? The healer. Your presence is medicine. You don't need to be a therapist to heal. You hold space, guide, coach, regulate. People will pay to come home to themselves in your presence. The rebel, you see what's broken before others do. You create what doesn't exist yet. You launch movements, podcasts, disruptive ideas. People pay rebels because they lead revolutions. The wise guide, you hold deep clarity. You cut through the noise. You offer truth, perspective, frameworks. People invest because your words become their compass. The lover, the empath. You carry compassion. You nurture. You hold people in their most vulnerable transitions. And in a starving world, that softness is priceless. The creator, the artist. You don't just make art. You transmit soul. Through music, story, design, beauty, you remind people of life itself. And beauty always sells because beauty always heals. The alchemist, the mystic. You bridge the seen and the unseen. You translate energy into clarity. You hold rituals, frameworks, ceremonies. Spiritual work is work. And yes, transformation has value. Every archetype can earn. Every single one. But only if you stop disowning who you are. Because when you own it fully, you no longer need to perform. You no longer need to sell. You simply become magnetic. And here's the bigger truth. This is not just about you getting paid. This is about changing the world. Because the most dangerous thing, Jung said, is the unlived life. When you deny your gifts, you perpetuate numbness, burnout, disconnection. But when you embody your truth, not just talk about it, not just market it, but live it, you give others permission to do the same. That is how consciousness shifts. Not through hierarchy, not through trophies, through resonance. But there's one more block we have to expose. The one that keeps most heart-led people broke. Our relationship with money itself. Because somewhere, many of us learned, helping should be free. Service means sacrifice. Asking for money makes you greedy. And so, even when your soul is ready, your nervous system tightens every time you say your rates out loud. Your voice trembles. You feel guilty for being supported. And guess what? Energy doesn't lie. People feel that hesitation. They mirror it. They disappear. So let's flip the script. Every time someone pays you, it is not a transaction. It is a transformation. They are investing in their own growth. They are honoring their own healing. And you are holding the mirror. When you receive money with integrity, you are not taking. You are circulating. You are keeping the flow alive. You are filling your cup so you can pour from overflow, not obligation. Because when you are broke, exhausted, and resentful, no one wins. But when you are nourished, valued, supported, your gift expands, your light brightens, your impact multiplies. And that's how we create healing economies. It is not about chasing money. It is about aligning with truth. So money becomes an extension of your purpose. So let me leave you with this. Getting paid for your gifts is not selfish. It is sacred. Earning from your soul work is not dirty. It is divine. Your worth is not negotiable. It is encoded in your being. You don't need to hustle. You don't need to beg. You just need to stop apologizing for existing. If this spoke to your soul, share it with someone still waiting for permission, and claim it for yourself in the comments. I am ready to be paid for being fully myself. Or write your own truth. Something your future self will thank you for claiming today. And if you want more of these deep explorations into the psyche, subscribe to Deep Psyche. Because the world doesn't need more professionals, it needs more people who remember who they are and charge accordingly. You are allowed to be seen, you are allowed to be supported, and you are allowed to be paid. Now go. Be who you are. The world is waiting.